Hi, and welcome to Key Technology. This is a short video clip on the VitiSort from Key Technology demonstrating the shaker functionality. So the MOG Shaker serves quite nicely at removing a lot of MOG, and so we're going to show you some things about the bed, and the inspection system will be covered in a different short video. So first of all, once the system has been turned on with the main disconnect switch here, you can turn the shaker on with this switch immediately. So the software does not have to be up and running, just the main power, and the switch can be turned on. So now the shaker is running, vibrating. Off from that same switch. So a couple of things to note. On the switch itself it says Infeed. It's really the shaker switch on and off, and like I said, it can be turned on anytime the main disconnect switch is on. You can run the shaker. The software is really only for managing the inspection system as the grapes drop through the viewing area. So on the shaker, there's a couple of details. These motors are designed to rotate counter or opposite each other. So you see this one rotates clockwise, this one rotates counterclockwise. There's a series of weights inside each of these covers that are set to a default of 70%, and those are, you can easily see those weights and that setting, but top and bottom need to match on both sides, and the rotation needs to be correct, and the rotation is simply adjusted by setting the three-phase power pins on the inside of the electrical enclosure. You have to have one of the covers off so you can actually see which way it's spinning. And what happens is when they turn on, the rotation and the counterweights get them both synced up so that they can transmit the energy to the bed. Now, if there were ever times where you needed to increase or decrease the energy of the shaker, inside the left enclosure door is the VFD for the shaker, and so there's a series of parameters in there which are all identified on the decal inside the door. So if there are any questions about the settings that need to be made, or if settings were monkeyed with that that aren't part of this list, down here at the bottom is a quick guide to how to reset the VFD back to factory settings, and then you run through and program these 6 or 7 parameters and it's back functional for you. So normally that VFD will run at 67 Hertz, and you can increase or decrease that depending on the varietal, but normally most people just run it at the 67 Hertz, and product flow is pretty much controlled then by how you're feeding it onto this top deck. So that concludes this short little video on the shaker part of the VitiSort.